than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons, the Transformers. Robots in disguise, the Transformers. More than meets the eye, the Transformers.
Greetings, wicked peoples. Fishie 22.8, and today I have issue 27 of Skybound Transformers for you. Oh my, what happened to B? Questions Brawn as Trailbreaker tells him Starscream that's what happened. I know Teletran 1 is working overtime, Trailbreaker, but let's track him over there and get him back into fighting shape. With a sullen face, Trailbreaker just looks at Brawn and tells him there's really nothing they can do for B. His spark is so badly damaged that even taking them back to the Well of Sparks probably won't help him. As the Energon in his circuitry starts to boil, Brawn punches the arc, stating that he would love to get his hands on Starscream. You've been revived at a good time. Prime probably wouldn't like to hear me say this, but we're due for some justice. We've been on our back foot pretty much since we've awoken here. Sadly, Bumblebee isn't our only casualty. As Brawn shows his eagerness to kick Decepticon tailpipe, Jetfire chips in. Starscream was once good. I fear there's nothing left of the bot I once knew. Jetfire! It's great to see you, old friend. You weren't on the Ark mission. When did you come back? I feel so out of the loop. Believe it or not, I was more or less just revived myself. I was almost killed by Starscream and the Decepticons. My spark was nearly extinguished. I was kept alive in a horrific state of limbo, trapped in my alt mode, barely conscious, unable to see. Not death, but a sensation I would equate with death. The joy that Brawn once felt about seeing his old Autobot comrade quickly fades away upon hearing Jetfire's tale.
Whoa, why so glum back here?
A joyful voice chirps in.
Bulkhead's here. I just joined the party. I think that's cause for a little celebrating, right? Right? No?
The joyfulness slowly fading away from Bulkhead as he realizes the other three Autobots don't have a smile on their face.
They're reviving Mirage right now if you want to go check it out.
As the other three Autobots start to walk away, Bulkhead finally realizes.
Oh, man. Is this where we keep our dead? Guys, I didn't know! Guys!
The three Autobots walk off, leaving Bulkhead muttering to himself.
Okay, I see how it is.
Just outside the Ark, Spike and Carly are discussing about trying to get away for a little while. A little bit of normalcy. No explosions, no scary robots. Just them together. How about dinner? And as Spike tells Carly, if you want more security, we can have Shredhead tag along. But they gotta stay in van mode. And before Carly can truly give an answer, General Flagg lands in a helicopter. Carly, remember me, General Flagg. Of course you do. Let me take this opportunity to thank you. I'm not the trustful type, and when we last spoke, I certainly wasn't in a trustful mood. But clearly, I've seen the light, and I'm sorry I've doubted.
You and I are talking. Now.
The city commander interrupts Flagg, as General Flagg stands in Ultra Magnus's hand.
You and your people are helping us a great deal, and I appreciate that. It's because of that appreciation I've decided not to tell Prime what you did.
What I did? Care to explain to me what exactly it is I did? The general spits back.
You held me against my will. You experimented on me. You
Nope. Hold up. I was most certainly unkind, and my team definitely made you feel uncomfortable. That much I will not deny. But torture? You were an enemy combatant of alien origin, big giant robots who looked just like you were indiscriminately killing my people by the busload. I only recently learned to tell you apart. Little redhead? Good. Little pooperhead? Bad. Some of those little heads can be hard to spot. The city commander stares at Flagg. I feel I deserve a little leeway for my previous actions. Willing to bet Optimus Prime would agree. So by all means, tattle away, red, white, and blue. Magnus just stares at Flagg, knowing damn good and well he's right. Somewhere nearby the Ark, Optimus Prime and Thundercracker sit underneath a tree. I just couldn't shake the feeling since we got here that I just didn't belong. My belief in the Decepticon cause never wavered, but I didn't sign up for such cruelty. Violence can be a means to an end, but it feels wrong to take such glee in it. Turning to face the Seeker.
Autobots and Decepticons. We have our differences, to be sure. Our war on Cybertron was brutal and unending. Now that it has spread to this planet, things have changed. The brutality we employ against one another is warranted at times, yes. It is another matter when innocent lives who are completely uninvolved in our conflict are put at risk. I am heartened that you share my distaste for this. I can only hope that other Decepticons share your opinion.
Quick to respond with honesty, Thundercracker says, I would not hold out hope. I fear they're all clouded by their loyalty to Megatron, like Skywarp. They don't see the value of the life forms here. They are worse off for it. This planet has a kind of majesty.
Yes, it does.
The two take a few moments to take in the beautiful sights before Optimus turns to the Seeker and continues.
There are those among my Autobots who see my actions on this world as folly. Even they, though good of heart, see this world as beneath us, unworthy of our notice.
Is it okay to admit that there's a part of me that agrees with them? If I had to choose between Skywarp and 100 of these creatures, I would choose Skywarp. That doesn't mean I want them to die. Optimus just stares at the Seeker for a few moments, and then speaks.
You need not be ashamed of the devotion you have for your brethren. I am sorry for you that they don't appear to share it. We are allies now. I can assure you, if you come to be as devoted to us, it will be returned in kind.
The Autobot leader stands up and starts walking away.
Stick with us, Thundercracker. We'll make an Autobot of you yet.
As Optimus Prime disappears into the wood line, Thundercracker just says out loud quietly to himself, I believe you already have. A short time later, inside the Ark.
Come on, Prime. Enough is enough. That's everyone accounted for, restored, and operational. The only ones missing are suspected to have been thrown from the Ark during the crash.
Then we should attempt to locate.
That could take years, even if we ever find them. Prime, please, let's get you repaired.
Making a gesture towards several of the Decepticon corpses still littered about the Ark.
What about them?
Decepticons? You can't be serious.
No, chimes in Thundercracker. You can't. You just can't. Too much harm will come from that. I respect what you're trying to do, but no.
You are right, Thundercracker. It is a flaw of mine to protect kindness on those who have none. Very well, I will see Teletran 1 for repairs.
Thundercracker just looks at Slipstream, and then hangs his head. Outside the Ark,
You can do better than that, Sideswipe!
Ultraman says as he yeets Blaster at Sideswipe. As he helps Sideswipe stand up, he gives some advice.
Your weapon should always be close to your side. It fires lasers at a distance. There's no need to hold it away from your body. You'd lose accuracy that way.
Thanks. Guess I'm a little rusty after being out of commission for millions of years.
A smile comes across Ultra Magnus's face.
Ultra Magnus, you wanted to see me?
Yes, Oz. Please walk with me.
Oh, that sounds important.
The city commander and his iron apprentice walk away from the Ark to get some privacy.
More and more, I worry I'm not qualified to remain in my position.
It seemed like you were doing just fine back there.
Please. After everything I endured at Shockwave's foul hands, I'm slower, more hesitant in battle. I'm constantly distracted.
Well, what can I do to help you overcome this? I'm here for you, Ultra Magnus. Whatever it takes, you can count on me.
I know that, and I thank you for it.
Ultra Magnus sits there for a few moments in silence and then continues.
This is painful for me, but I fear I'm too far gone for that.
He turns and places one giant servo on RC's shoulder.
Any hope of full recovery from what I've endured feels years away, if ever. I am little more than a liability to the Autobots. This is unacceptable for someone in my position. This is why, if you are willing, I propose that you succeed me as the Autobots' new Magnus. It is a title I no longer feel worthy of.
A stunned RC just stares at Ultra Magnus. Sometime later inside the Ark, Mirage, Brawn, and Trailbreaker stare in disbelief at Thundercracker, who himself is somewhat in awe at the new change in his personality and appearance. For where once the Decepticon symbol proudly stood upon his wing, now lies the heroic symbol of the Autobots.
Feels strange to me, too. Trust me. At the same time, it feels like a new beginning I need. I promise I'll do everything in my power to earn them.
The Autobot Seeker says with a smile.
That's as much as we can ask of you, Thundercracker. Welcome to the Autobots. Whoa, that is weird.
Wheeljack welcomes the new Autobot recruit and agrees, yeah, this is weird, as Bulkhead tries to be a joker yet again.
Man, you spend a few million years out cold and the standards sure do change around here. What's next? Megatron joining up?
Don't think Optimus would approve of you.
Sorry, me and my big mouth.
We're going to need all the help we can get, Bulkhead.
The engineer tells the green powerhouse as he turns around.
Whoa!
We've got a whole new mission, Autobots. To rid this planet of all Decepticons. Once and for all.
And that, my wicked viewers, has been 90% of issue 27 from Skybound Transformers. Hopefully you've read your own copy of the issue, be it physical or digital. And if you have, you know what parts I have omitted, and I've omitted those for a special good reason. All the Cybertron parts will have its own dedicated video filling in the gaps. Unless the narrative in the actual plot line kind of beats me to it, and then it's, well, fuck. Anyway, I got a plan, I'm going to stick with it. Now, before I start getting into the opinions of a fish, I want to give a special thank you to Maple for voicing Sideswipe in this issue. When it was shown that Bulkhead was going to be revived in the comics, I threw out a small casting on Reddit to see if I can't get somebody to actually do a better voice for Bulkhead than I thought I could do. I'm still not too pleased with my Bulkhead, so the voice might change in the future. And Maple auditioned for Bulkhead. Didn't sound right, but I felt was a very good fit for Sideswipe, so now we have Sideswipe. Thank you, Maple. And now for the opinions of a fish, the parts you've all been waiting for. I know you really don't listen to this chunk of this video, but I throw it in there just for shits and giggles at this point. As far as I know, there's only 2 Autobots that have not been fully revived here on Earth yet. And that is Ratchet, who is flat out fucking dead because there's no spark chamber left. He is just flat out dead. There's a hole the size of Alaska inside his chest. He's dead. And Bumblebee, like Braun said, is too far gone that even the Well of Sparks probably won't bring him back. So let's write Bumblebee off permanently. Bumblebee is dead. Bumblebee is gone. He did. Originally, I'd planned on having the bits of Ultra Magnus and Carly being in G.I. Joe custody as part of a video. I never got around to finishing that chunk of the video, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it adds a little bit of mystery and all that pizzazz to the conversation between Flagg and Ultra Magnus in this video. And I mean, General Flagg is right, 100% right. Optimus Prime would see the logic in Flagg's actions. They did not know who was the good guys and who was the bad guy. They just knew giant robots was attacking and killing us indiscriminately. We need to figure out how to stop these damn things. And it just so happens we captured a good guy instead of a bad guy. Now we know we're siding with the good guys. Please forgive us. We'll try to do our best in the future now that we actually have fucking information on who is who. And Thundercracker has fully joined the Autobots. I love this. I mean, his characterization was technically always not fully on board with the Decepticon cause. He had his problems with it. But at the same time, he was too far of a bad guy to technically join the Autobots. He was one of the Decepticons that you probably could sway in the right conditions. And this storyline, I think, has given us the perfect conditions to see this side of Thundercracker. I think IDW did it fair when it tried it, but I think they got too ambitious. They had too big of a roster of characters. They tried to focus on too much at one time. And I think so far, Skybound, Daniel Warren Johnson, and Kirkman so far as writers have balanced the plot threads and character amounts a little bit better than IDW has. And now I've hit the 16-minute mark, so I'm going to stop rambling and wrap this video up. Thank you very, very much, Maple, for your assistance in bringing Sideswipe to life in this series. And as always, I hope you go out and buy your own physical and or digital copies of any of the comics I have dubbed, because the people behind those comics deserve the money, not me. I don't do this shit for the money. The only thing I can claim are the voices that I do, and then the voices that aren't mine, I credit to the people who did do those voices. Again, thank you to all who have brought characters to life that I couldn't bring to life. And please, if there is any money that's going to be spent on the Transformer comics, don't send it to me through any form of monetization whatsoever. Go out and buy your own physical and or digital copies of the comics, the soundtracks, the TV shows, anything I've redubbed or anything that I've used in any of my videos. Go out and buy or listen to the official channels and official products of those things. They deserve the money, not me. And with that, this is Fishie 22.8 logging off. Later, wicked peoples. I might be a little bit rusty. I gotta get back into the groove of things, so bear with me.